Good morning. Hello. I'm going to try not to be silly this morning and have a really serious voice. How is everyone? Having a good time? Working hard? Tried to save a lot of money. You know, you can't retire at an early age if you just buckle down and invest your money in the right places. That's what you should be doing. Don't get too excited buying that fancy car. You don't need a fancy car. What you need is to save some money. And you need to lay off that wokey, that devil weed. You smoke a lot of that stuff and you'll see how quickly your wealth disappears. Anyway, I learned that the hard way. I have a poem for you today. It's about drug addiction. I make no qualms. I was a drug addict. I walked both roads. I was in the world of business. I had a lot of lucky breaks, starting with my dad helping me out. And I had a company that we could have gone to the moon. We did okay. Me and my brother, we bought fancy homes. He held on to his. I could not hold on to mine. And that is because I'm a drug addict. I don't go to meetings anymore because I got a good handle on it. But for you, you go to meetings, okay? If you have drug problems or alcohol problems, they say drug addiction is a sign when you have too much money. Anyway, I got an interesting poem. It's all about my past. So, you know what it's about. Now let me just jump into it. It's called How Many Times? How many times have I bought dope instead of food? How many times have I sold my possessions to buy a small amount of coke to go up my nose? How many times have I stayed home to do drugs instead of going out and having a good time? Do tell me, how many times was that? How many times have I gotten high instead of paying my mortgage down? How many times that I was so proud of myself, of all the money I made, yet I spent it on all the wrong things? How many times? Someone once again tell me, please. There's no need if you please. I already know the answer. Way too many. It was like a spreading cancer. How many times has everything I had gone up my nose? How many times have I lied on my back, paranoid of the night, saying to myself, when is this going to stop? Then I said to myself, I'm one sick puppy, and this is not what is called lucky. But it was only that I partied all night until all hours of the night. How many times did I try to quit? So many AA meetings and also NA until I became sick of them, watching all the old timers there coming back every day. And what about all the wisdom that is there? This I will never forget. Some addicts there have been going to 30 years just to prevent them from ever drinking or drugging again. How many times have I watched so many of my friends literally die? I never tried to lift a finger to help them, only to get them high. That was what I was good at. Some use needles, others it's pills. Some smoke dope, others snort coke. To tell you the honest truth, it's all the same, altering your mind just to get by another day. How many times did I steal? Never of this I am proud. How many times have I overdosed and nearly died? A whole lot. How many times did I let drugs destroy my life? Left me broke on the curbside, and only left me with a feeling of to bawl and to cry. How many times did I ask my father for help when everything was gone, mortgages and bank accounts that one day finally went dry? Only once, and that was shameful enough. I was once a millionaire, and to that I say, so what? You could not hold on to your wealth, and we all know why. How many times did I almost lose my wife? How many times? Many times. How many times did I meet dealers in dark, shady areas, risking my very life? I saw so many guns. How many times did I associate with criminals and could have lost my very life? I can answer that. It was many, many times. I did so many dangerous things that I could have landed me in the clink for ages. It was way too many to count. All the hows are now answered, but not the whys. It's because of the sickness in my mind. Drug addiction, my friend, is not a glamorous or even nice. I'm glad I kicked everything and now I'm doing just fine. And I don't have to come up with stupid excuses all the time to the past and finally say goodbye. Anyway, I think that's a pretty good poem. Like I say, nothing to be proud of. Some people like to glorify their past, but it's nothing to be proud of. All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.